Hello, I'm Kimori and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I honestly was not sure if I was going to make this video or not, but after giving it some more thought, I decided to. This is a follow-up video to the communication cards video. This part is more about graphic design of the cards as opposed to the creation of them. So if you made some communication cards digitally and you want to customize them more, then this video is for you. If you made them on paper or on index cards, you can still apply this with things such as drawing and stickers. First of all, you're likely going to want to pick a theme. If you're not an artist, don't worry, there are other resources that you can use to find free vector and raster graphics. Some require attribution and others do not. However, I want to reiterate that if you post your cards anywhere, you must attribute the designs you use in order to avoid any potential legal trouble. Side note, I honestly don't think a company would come after you for making something for personal use, but better safe than sorry. Since I'm posting this video, I'm making sure to attribute my cards, and I'm going to pop up on the screen here the creators of the designs on the website VecDZ. So, like I was saying, pick a theme. Many people will pick something related to their interests, and this is what I would suggest in all honesty. It adds a personal flair to the cards that simple embellishment would not. Once you've picked a theme, you're going to want to either illustrate the designs yourself or find designs on the internet that you want to use. Again, to reiterate, make sure you properly attribute the images that you use. So here I am in Adobe Illustrator, and what we're going to want to do first is, obviously you're going to want to open the files that you found of the designs that you want. And as you can see here, I have attributed right here on this end card. To the site that I found the original graphics from. So again, make sure you do that if you're planning on posting them anywhere. You want to make sure you do not get into any kind of legal trouble. So first of all, I did add this little design here from last time that I made myself, but that's not important. So you're going to want to open these files that you find in a vector file format. Because if you open them in a raster format, you're not going to be able to select the lines like this, and you won't be able to resize them and keep the integrity of the image. So for example, if I Control-C, copy this, and then let's say I want to put it on this card. So I can zoom in with my Z tool, my zoom tool, and then Control-V, and it's obviously going to be a lot bigger. So we need to zoom out again. Sorry about that. It's probably going to do that a lot. If you hold shift while you resize it, it will keep the original dimensions of the image. If you do not hold shift, you'll end up doing like that. So again, hold shift when you resize. And make sure you have the whole thing selected. Because if you don't, you're going to end up moving some parts and not the other parts. Just move it to where you want. And one thing that helps is to have your other layers locked. If you have your other layers... Oh, that's not the one I wanted to put it on. Hold on. If you have your other layers locked, then you won't be able to move them. So for example, if I try and move this background here, I can't. But if I unlock the layer, then I'm able to move it. So essentially what I'm going to do now is just go in and add some of these graphics to the cards that I want to add them to. And well, first I'll start with putting the background card. Again, sorry about that. So this is the image I've chosen for the background of the cards, or for the back of the cards, I guess I should say. And this one I have chosen in a JPEG format because it was simply easier than choosing the vector format. So this is going to be my end card, so I'm going to Control-V this. So first you're going to want to transform it and rotate. And 90 degrees is good. So again, hold shift when you resize the image. Did not mean to rotate the display like that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Again, make sure you hold shift as you resize the image. And it's likely not going to fit perfectly to whatever dimension that you've selected. So just try and fit it however you want it to fit. So pick the part of the image that you want to be in it, like this. And I'm gonna have to put this down here so you can see the attribution right there. Again, make sure you attribute everything. It's important. Okay. So anything that's off the edges of the artboard is not going to print on when you print the final cards, just so you know. And then that's looking more like I want it to, so Z. And to zoom out with the zoom tool, you need to hold down the Alt key while you zoom. Inefficient, I know. They recently changed it, but anyway. So V to go back to the selection tool, and then pick the next item or whatever it is on your selected graphics that you like. And I like this one, so I'm going to Control C it. Let's put it on this one. And again, make sure you hold Shift when you're resizing. Okay, and when you're ready to print, you're just going to go to File, Print. Make sure you do not have, make sure Ignore Artboards is not checked, because if you do click Ignore Artboards, it is going to print all of them on one page, and you don't want that, because if you print them all on one page, they're going to be very small and not readable. So, yeah, there's part 2. I hope you enjoyed the video at least a little bit. If you did enjoy, please give a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see future content, which will mostly be about my interests, such as Genshin Impact and writing, then go ahead and subscribe. It's free after all.